That's it, and again. Very good, well done. You okay? That's it, and again. Very good, well done. That's good. Hi, I'm Ben Payne, owner and chiropractor here at Madrid Health. I'm here today with Tez. We've been working for a lot of corrective care in the low back, in the neck, getting some specific adjustments, working a lot with the x-rays, especially for correction on L4-5, those nerve roots down the low back, down the legs, affecting stability, doing a lot of postural correction, especially with this neck curve here. When the neck's too straight, that can affect sleep, energy, as well as the tension that we feel in the upper back, as well as headaches. So working a lot on doing corrective care here and rectification in the neck curve itself. And then with the thermography so far, we started off with a lot of inflammation here in the low back, in the neck tissue, and now we're really working through with much less inflammation, moving better, sleeping better, better energy. Des, you feeling okay today? You ready for this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's have a good look. Okay, so we're gonna go face up. So last time we tested, we got a really specific C1-2 adjustment. Again, 80% of the nervous system right at the top. Yeah, C2 now, it's moved well on the left. And again, we're gonna isolate into the neck curve now on C6, C7. We're gonna breathe in and out. We get very specific adjustment, release pressure on the nerve. And again, we're going to breathe in and out. Left side, I'm going to go slightly higher. This is more on C5, into the shoulder joint. Very good. With the cervical adjustment, it's very worthwhile. We give a little stretch on the ligaments and pull. Okay, whilst we're in this position, we're going to have a good look at the low back here. So I'm going to place the low back, like we saw on the x-ray now, under tension. So Tiaz is maintaining the pelvis level. That's what I want to see. So we're going to take the hands into this position. We're going to bend the left knee. And then from that position, we're going to do a half turn towards me. Makes it a tiny bit more. That's good. I'm going to have a look here. And I let this leg drop down. Then from this position, I can gain tension in the low back and contract the joints. Yeah, just now. So we're going to isolate into L5. Nerve roots down the low back. We're going to breathe in and out. That's it, and again. Very good, well done. You okay? Yeah. I'm going to come around the other side and a little bit more around here. And the arm's going to come into that position. We're going to keep this leg a little bit more across. And move the bench down. And then we're going to place the leg more across here. That's good. We're going to breathe in and out. And relax down. That's it. And again. Very good. Well done. I'm going to go face up again. And so as I mean adjusting into the ankle joints as well. All the nerves from the low back end in the ankle. So it's worthwhile for equilibrium. It's called proprioception. We adjust into the ankle joint. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. It's good. On this side, I'm going to get a little pull onto the pelvic area. That's good. Okay, very good. Let's have a look at the whole spine. We're going to go face down. C6 here. Okay, I see a little bit of restriction C2. So with the percussion machine, I'm going to place a bit more pressure here on C2. Getting joints that affect into the sleep pattern here. And then what's called T1 here, so this is where the neck meets the upper back. So it regulates especially in the trapeze tension here. And we've got T5, T6 now. That's good. L2. Yeah. So again, we're going to get specific adjustment here on T5, T6, T9. This helps control into the breathing rate. We're going to get into the diaphragm, rib cage, When we're using the gym a lot, it's really good when we're doing a lot of pull-ups, so we get rid of that tension in the mid-back. It always responds well to being adjusted on T5. We're going to breathe in and out. We're going to let this fall down. That's it. That's good. One more time. We're going to breathe in and out. And mouth open. That's good. There it is. Well done. Okay, now in this position, especially working through the thermography, we're going to work through some, it's called trigger points. So areas where the muscles are still quite tense and fighting a little bit. So we use the high oscillating percussion here. So see, as I use this quite strong. Let's go full on power here. Number 10, 10 out of 10. Push through. You okay?
Yeah.
And with percussion, it's very worthwhile. Working back, I come to distract here. This allows a deeper stretch on the ligaments that come from the mid-back here to the low back. So after the adjustment, we can stimulate blood flow, nutrients coming into that area. So especially if we start walking out, the body self-corrects, it still moves into the joints. And tension here on the right piriformis, so I'm going to place it just here. Sometimes this feels quite sensitive when we touch it. We're going to just push down. That's good. Okay, now in this position I can test some motion here in the pelvis. This is doing really well actually, spring on the pelvis, good. A little bit of tension here on the right side, what's called S2, that regulates down the leg as well. So drop adjustment, springs on the ligaments. So we create a shearing force between the pelvis joints. That's good. And sometimes I'll put a bit of overpressure in my activator technique. Again, it's actually another way of adjusting. And here's I like to place this on L5. So it allows me to be very specific. So I'm going on the side of the joint, spring into motion. And then on the right side, I want to go back onto S2. And then the tension here that we had lower down in the rib cage, again, into the diaphragm here. I'm going to place some very specific points here. T9. There it is. And then we give, with lumbar adjustments, nice leg distractions. We shock into the spine here. Again, stimulate blood flow coming all the way down, especially as we walk out of here. That's good. And we test out, see it's nice and level. That's what I want. Really good. And here, so we're going to place my hand here and put a bit of overpressure here. Isolate into the ligaments here of the joints. As it goes down, I can distract. This helps open the joints. Feel good?
Yep.
Good.
Great.
There we go. We can do that 2 more times here. I'm going to open it up. That's good. One more time, I'm going to hold here. And that's good. I'm going to gently relax this down into that position. Fantastic. Okay. Yes, I want you to take your time, but we're going to slowly sit up for me. Okay? Thank you. With adjustments, it's normal to feel a bit lightheaded afterwards, big stimulation on the nervous system, bit of a shock. Feel okay?
Yeah,
Yeah.
feel great.
Cool.
Yeah.
That went really well. We continue that. That's good. Well done. Cool.
Hi everyone, my name is Tejas, and I've had an absolutely phenomenal experience here at Madrid Chiropractic. When I came here, I couldn't even walk. My lower back was hurting so bad, and historically I've worked out a lot. However, from my first visit, I knew I had to continue coming back. I've been here for 12 plus visits, and each time Dr. Ben and all of the other staff members have been extremely helpful, extremely knowledgeable, and I've just been constantly impressed. Every single visit starts with how are you feeling, ends with how are you feeling, and it's always been I'm feeling better at the end. So overall, would highly recommend Madrid Chiropractic, and yeah, just have loved the experience here.